Welcome to Spotless Mind. If this is content you think you're going to enjoy, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of the Dark Tetrad. In modern psychology, the Dark Tetrad refers to 4 socially adverse personality traits. These traits are characterized by maliciousness, selfishness, manipulative behaviors, and lack of empathy. Now, so far, research has identified 4 central personality types within the Dark Tetrad. So, in this video, I'm going to be going over these 4 personality traits, as well as examples of people that might qualify as each of these in our everyday lives. But I also want to remind everyone that when I list some of these examples for each of these personality traits, many of these examples may overlap. So if a person only possesses maybe a few of these qualities within these character traits, that does not necessarily mean that they completely qualify or fit the label for a Dark Tetrad. So remember, a proper diagnosis should always be made by a registered mental health professional. Now, the first on the list of the Dark Tetrad is Machiavellianism. Machiavellianism is named after the Italian Renaissance diplomat and writer Niccolò Machiavelli. Machiavellianism represents a cynical disregard for morality, a focus on personal gain, and manipulation. People with this trait are often strategic, striving to achieve their objectives without considering the harm inflicted upon others. They are skilled in readjusting their tactics based on circumstances, as well as showing an impressive adaptability to a variety of situations. One example of a person with Machiavellian persona in modern-day society sometimes can be a person that is a high-powered CEO. A person who is a CEO uses manipulative tactics to climb the corporate ladder and maintain control over their company. They may employ strategies such as backstabbing colleagues, spreading false information, and strategically forming alliances for their own benefit. This person may prioritize personal gain and the success of the company over ethical considerations, disregarding the impact on employees or stakeholders in the company. They may present a charming and charismatic facade to gain trust and loyalty, but ultimately their actions are driven by self-interest and ambition. The next one on our list of the Dark Tetrad is narcissism. Narcissism pertains to an inflated sense of self, coupled with a deep need for admiration and a distinct lack of empathy for others. This personality type is often characterized by grandiosity, entitlement, dominance, and superiority. It's essential to note that narcissism moves along the spectrum. While healthy narcissism can foster ambition and protect self-esteem, when excessive, it often leads to negative behaviors, including manipulation and disregard for others' feelings. One example of a narcissistic persona in modern-day society can sometimes be a medical professional. Those who are narcissistic in these fields can constantly push their superiority and expertise, showing little empathy or patience towards patients or coworkers, and may react poorly to criticism or second-guessing their decisions. Number 3 on our list for the Dark Tetrad is psychopathy. Psychopathy is often characterized by impulsivity, recklessness, lack of empathy, and unkindness. This trait is often associated with antisocial behavior and a lack of remorse or guilt. Psychopathic individuals often exhibit charm and charisma as a means of manipulation. Beyond this mask of sanity, they can be indifferent towards others' feelings, making them potential societal threats. Now, one example of a person with a psychopathic persona in modern-day society can sometimes be a con artist. Charm and manipulation to defraud people. They may create elaborate schemes to swindle people out of their money or personal belongings. They can show high levels of charm and are good at understanding people's weaknesses, as well as being proficiently lying without any sign of guilt or remorse. Now, moving on to sadism. Sadism is the last addition to the Dark Tetrad. Sadistic individuals gain pleasure from inflicting pain, discomfort, or humiliation upon others. They are characterized by malicious behaviors intending to harm others physically, emotionally, or psychologically, while deriving enjoyment from their victim's suffering. People with sadism generally have a desire for power and control. The main reasons for this can include poverty, injustice, domestic or child abuse, or personal failures. After the violent behavior, the sadistic person might get a negative gut feeling. Most sadistic behaviors backfire, causing the person much distress after the fact. Now, while not everyone exhibiting these traits is inherently harmful or dangerous to society, the presence of the Dark Tetrad can have significant implications on people in society, such as lower levels of trust, increased interpersonal conflicts, and difficulties in building positive relationships. Understanding and recognizing these traits can help people in today's society take appropriate precautions and mitigate these effects. It is also important to understand that these dark personality traits exist on a spectrum with varying degrees of severity, spanning from harmless to severe psychopathologies. These dark personality traits are characterized in order to give us a better understanding of people in today's world, as well as a general insight into human behavior. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my friends.